Hello all, how are you? I am Anuja Pallade. Today in this video we are going to cover what are the advantages or you can say the need of functional dependency. Okay. So we have to also cover in this video the types of functional dependency with the full explanation. So let's start with the video. I hope you seen my previous video of introduction to the functional dependency. If you understood the functional dependency, then you can map what is the need of functional dependency. So here I have given a title as a need of functional dependency. You can convert these need into the advantages, means these are the advantages also and these are the need also. Okay, you can say. So let's start with the first need, that is functional dependency help you to maintain the quality of data in a database. Okay, so the quality of data going to be obviously increased if we find out the dependencies in the databases. You know very well that functional dependency is very important topic of the normalization, and why we doing the normalization, just because to increase the quality of data into the databases. Now the second one is functional dependency plays vital role to find out the difference between good and bad database design. This one is one another very important need or advantage, you can say. It help us to find out which is good design or which is bad design. Now third one is functional dependency avoids data redundancy. So this is one of the very important. If the data is redundant, it will be take obviously more space, and the database taken more space is obviously not good database. So it help to avoid the data redundancy. Therefore, same data do not repeat at multiple location in that particular database. Now fourth one, it help you to define meaning and constraints of the database. What exactly the database, we can easily find out the meaning during functional dependencies of that particular database, and we can even known about the constraint of the database also. The fifth one, it help you to find the facts regarding the database design. You easily can find the facts during the functional dependency, that what exactly the primary key, composite key, and how the different tables are going to be relate with each other. So this is what all about the need of functional dependency or advantages of functional dependency. You can start. Now let's start with the types of functional dependency. You can find here there are these four are very important types of functional dependency. First is the trivial functional dependency. Second one is the non-trivial functional dependency. Third one is the transitive functional dependency. Fourth one is the multi-valued functional dependency. You can see this transitive functional dependency is very much important in Armstrong axioms or Armstrong interference rule. This is one of the very important property in Armstrong interference rule, or you can say Armstrong axioms. Let's start with the trivial function dependencies. So before starting with the trivial functional dependency, let's remind about the definition. What is the definition of functional dependency if such relation is provided to you? If we say functional dependency, X determines Y. In that case, if two tuples of the relation of a same attribute, two tuples of the relation of a same attributes are going to be matched. If they are matching, the next dependent two tuples must be match. Getting? So this is the definition of functional dependency. I am going to be remind for all of you. So let's start with the trivial functional dependency. So what is trivial functional dependency? The dependency of an attribute of a set of an attribute is known as a trivial functional dependency when if the set of attributes include that attributes. It means if X determines Y, then Y must be the subset of X. This is the symbol of subset. So, see here, trivial functional dependency always hold. it always valid, it is always valid, never we have to check is it is a trivial or not. If the x determines y and if matching case found in both the sides are correct, so then it is a functional dependency. Okay, if no thing is going to be match in roll number are also all the roll numbers are unique, so this is the trivial functional dependency. So previously you have seen the definition of functional dependency is nothing but the trivial functional dependency. Okay, let's understood with the example here. So if I say x determines x determines x, suppose roll number is x, roll number determines roll number. If I say who is roll number 2, okay, roll number 2 is roll number 2. Okay, if I am saying who is roll number 4, roll number 4 is roll number 4, means everything determines itself. Means in this relation there are five trivial functional dependencies existing. Roll number determines roll number, name determines name, marks determines marks, department determines department, course determines course. Itself who is determining is nothing but the trivial functional dependency. If here I can say roll number determines roll number is trivial, and if I say roll number and name determines name, name is the subset of x, you can say here name is y and it is total x, so the y is subset, name is here you can say in this set, name belongs to this set. So this is the trivial functional dependency. If I say marks, marks department determines course, no, there is no subset here, so this is not the trivial functional dependency. If I say department and course determines course, yes, now course belong to the x set, so this is trivial. In the previous case, if marks and department determines department, then it is true. Okay, means this subset, this set must belong to in this total set, so it is the subset in this case. So this is the trivial functional dependency. I hope you understood. So this is the trivial. So let's start with the non-trivial functional dependency. You can say this is the definition of non-trivial functional dependency. If the functional dependency x determines y, then y intersection must be phi. I am saying here not equal to phi, it must be phi. Getting? Like if the intersection of this roll number and name we have taken, nothing is common in these two columns, so how could you find out intersection? Intersection is phi there. So okay, this is non trivial dependency in this case. Okay, so non trivial dependencies are like roll number determines name, name determines marks, marks determines department, department determines course. Okay, see if the two tuples are here like marriage date and birth date, marriage date and birth date. If we take the intersection of two of them, there may be possible that the marriage date of one and the birth date of another would be matching. But here you can see roll number and name doesn't belong to each other. So their intersection is always phi. So these are the non-trivial functional dependencies. So what is the definition then? In the lot of web pages, the definition of non-trivial dependency is given like this. I will explain you what. First, let's check that what is written. Not trivial dependency means if I say x determine y, that is if y is not a proper subset of x with the x, then it is said to be non-trivial dependencies. In the symbolic format, let's see that what saying this definition. Functional dependency, if I'm saying x determines y, then y is not a subset of x. Okay, but I am saying this is not the non-trivial dependency, this is the semi-trivial like dependency, you can say. If I say roll numbers and marks determines name and marks, roll number and marks determines name and marks, so you can find out the marks is common at both the side, marks is common, so some subset is Not subset is not possible here because marks is existing in a x side. So this is, you can say, this symbol, if we write the definition like this is the semi trivial dependency, but this is the fully non-trivial dependency. If the intersection is phi, this is fully trivial dependency, whereas such dependencies are called as semi-trivial. Why semi-trivial? If like I write the dependency like this, roll number and marks determine name and marks, you can find out these two attributes are both the side, means their intersection may some match. Okay, so this is the semi trivial kind of dependencies. Now move to the transitive dependency. It is very simple and very important properties in the point of view of Armstrong's axioms. It is same as the transitive rule we learn in algebra previously. If x determines y holds and y determines z holds, then obviously x determines z holds. Okay, in the symbolic format, you can write this like functional dependency. If x determines y is true, holds, and y determines z holds, then x must be determines z. Okay. So let's take the attribute example. If roll number determines marks and marks determines course, obviously roll number determines course. So this is the transitive dependency. Now multivalue dependency. The multivalue dependency occur in the situation where there are multiple independent multivalued attributes in a single table. These multivalued attribute you can find out after the normalization of the table. So a multivalued dependency is a complete constraint between the two sets of attributes in a relation. It requires that a certain tuples be a present in a relation. Let's understood with the example. Suppose this is the relation. In the given relation, marks and course are attribute of independent each other. Means marks are not related with each other of the courses. Courses are may another, and whatever the marks of the students in these courses are the another. So no relation is in between both of them, but it is dependent on department. What I am saying, courses are always related with the department. Courses are always related. The courses of the automobiles are different, courses of the computer are different, courses are the chemical engineering are another. So courses may related with the department. These both are not though they are not in relation with each other, but the department is in relation. In this example, these two columns are said to be multi-valued dependent on the department. Okay. These two columns are multi-valued dependent on the department. Okay. I hope you understood the video in detail. What are the advantages of the functional dependency? What are the need of the functional dependency? And what are the type of the functional dependency in detail? Thank you for watching the video. Please like the video.